Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of English in Practice. It's Kareem with you, your English teacher. Today we will learn 5 idioms that we can use in different situations in our lives, so keep watching. The first idiom we have for today is hit the books. Now this idiom is usually used by students because it means to start studying or to study. Let's use it in an example. The math exam is in 2 days. I have to hit the books. This example means that, or it actually suggests that I haven't been studying for a while now. And now, because the exam is in 2 days, I have to study. That's why I use the idiom hit the books. I have to hit the books means I have to start studying, otherwise I'll just fail. The second idiom we have for today is twist someone's arm. Of course, we're not talking about the literal meaning here. We're not twisting any real arms. The figurative meaning of this idiom is to convince someone to do something they did not want to do at first, or maybe they were just hesitant about it. Let's use this word in examples to see how we use it in the right context. Example 1. Sam didn't want to go to the party at first, but we managed to twist his arm. Example 2. The police twisted the suspect's arm to confess. In both examples, we do have a situation in which there is someone who's refusing to do something or maybe doesn't want to, and we convince them to do the opposite. However, there is a difference, a slight difference. In the first example, Sam didn't want to go to the party at first, but then we twisted his arm, which means we convinced him to go with us to the party. Maybe we made the party seem like a fun thing there. That's why he changed his mind and decided to go with us. In the second example, however, there is no friendly situation. There's a suspect, there's a criminal, and there's the police. The police is trying to make the suspect, basically the criminal, confess, talk about what he did or she did. The third idiom we have today is stab someone in the back. If someone stabs you in the back, and again, we're not talking about the literal meaning here, we're not talking about like literal stabbing, we're talking about the figurative meaning of stabbing. If someone stabs you in the back, that means there is someone you trust, let's say a best friend, and this person knows many things about you as a best friend, maybe knows secrets. Now, if this person decides to stab you in the back, that means they do something to hurt you, they do something to harm you, they basically betray you. And of course, we don't use this idiom with just any people, we don't just use it with strangers, we need to use it with people we trust. That's why, or that's how they betray us. You can't basically be betrayed by a stranger. Let's use it in examples. Example number 1. Sam stabbed me in the back. Example 2. What Sam did was a stab in the back. Now in both examples, I'm talking about a situation in which there is a person I trust and this person betrayed me. This person did something to harm me. Now, I'm using 2 sentences here that basically have the same meaning because I want to show you that this idiom can be used in different ways, in a verb situation and in a noun situation. Sam is supposed to be like a best friend, let's say in this example, and Sam knows many secrets, many things about me, of course, as a best friend, because I trust Sam because he's a best friend. So Sam now decides to betray my trust. So he does something to harm me. Because Sam was a trusted person, I can use the idiom. But if Sam was just a stranger, maybe a colleague, not a real friend, then I can't use the idiom stab me in the back because it doesn't really fit the situation here. The fourth idiom we have for today is lose someone's touch. If you lose your touch, that means you no longer do something as skillfully as you used to. What does that mean? Well, you had the ability to do something in a very good way. You were very skillful at something. Now, you can't do it at all. Or maybe you can still do it, but not as well as you did in the past. Let's say that you used to draw. and you were very good. You were like a professional at it. But now you lost your touch, which means you can't draw anymore. Or maybe you can still draw, but not as well as you used to. Let's use it in an example. These photos are terrible. Sam seems to have lost his touch. In this example, I asked Sam, who's a professional photographer, to take some professional photos. And now, he did. Of course, I asked Sam because he is a professional one. Now, after I see the photos, I realize how terrible they are. And now I think that Sam lost his touch, which means he doesn't have the ability to take professional photos anymore. He did in the past, but now he doesn't have this ability. That's why I say he lost his touch. The last idiom we have for today is face the music. If you face the music, that means you have to face the consequences of your actions. Let's say you do something, usually bad, and after you do something bad, you need to face the consequences. There are results of the bad action you basically committed. Today, we learned 5 idioms that we can use in different situations in our daily lives. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you very much. Stay safe.